Sorry, give me just a second here, getting set up. There, Ice Cream. How's it going? Hey, JB.
Cello.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a tier 1 player versus a tier 5 player as the first part of our finals here. This will be a game of all time.
Just don't whiff kills, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
On the left, we have a man who says that his waifu isn't waifu.
Yep. And on the other, we have a cat who is kind of toxic sometimes. Uh, let's take a look here. So, BiteAndBit is running his usual box more or less. Meow does ban the Ozma combo aside from Patricia, which BiteAndBit doesn't take because I don't think his Patricia's that good. Hey Will, hey Loon, hey Meow, sorry, not Meow, Bulk. Over in YouTube chat by himself. Alright, so Meow is not running any pick 1 DPS or enablers as part of his thing for being in tier like Seed 2, because a tier 1 player being in Seed 2 is a little bit nutty. And I think BiteAndBit gave him like a list of dudes he didn't want to see Meow run, and he has not run those guys just because he is playing versus a tier 5 player. It's interesting, right? Because he banned 2 tanks and he left like an infantry tank. Which Meow didn't take, but he did have the auto. So BiteAndBit does get all of the tanks gone now, but the thing is, Meow still has Sissy, who arguably is a bigger threat than Sage. Like, it's not like Pressure needs unicorns on this map. Not a lot of his stuff is Terrain Master. The only things that really get neutered by Sage are Elise and Sherry. So I would have probably banned the P2 Sissy when I'm playing a physical draft over Sage. Yeah, auto should tank Prisha. If you bring guard. But if you bring guard, then he only has his 3C, so you can kind of heal through it, which is what BiteAndBit's trying to do here. What he can't heal through is Kruger, because Kruger is an absolute bully. So that Kruger is not going to go over very well for BiteAndBit's team.
I mean, does Otto need more than just his 3C?
Well, I mean, if you don't clock, then it's just one skill, and Elisa can more or less heal it off. But the problem is he also gets something like the Kruger. If it was just the auto in terms of AoE pressure, it'd be fine. Lisa's healing really isn't that bad. But Kruger can power through the good healers in this format, much less the SR kind of a healer. Like, I think Kruger probably bullies pretty much every healer in the format other than exactly Elma, who obviously doesn't get to get picked. The investigation has already been done, Raven. The answer is he got to pick Zion. So it didn't matter if the rest of his draft sucked or if his opponent's team was good, because Zion is outrageous, completely outrageous for this tournament. Oh yeah, Wally for sure. Yeah, so I mean Meow has really 2 DPS here, right? He's got an auto and a Kruger. It's just I think that 2 DPS is kind of gonna be enough here. He's also got like the Renata, and Luna can technically hit stuff, but like with the Christie, those two aren't super problematic. It's really just gonna be, I think Kruger's AoEs are really just gonna give him a very bad time. I could. I could. I don't really want to. So, I mean, the thing with Renata guarding Norreisker, right, is it only really happens if something has already gone in to hit you. And, like, if he, say, trades Elise to kill Otto, right, Elise is going to be on that side of the field anyways, so it's kind of moot. Well, I'm saying on like a double tap because there is no way she one taps them. I'm saying she uses both of her attack skills to kill Otto. He is actually Horse Elise, so that's probably pretty good odds. Oh, we actually don't have guard on Otto. We've got Scorpions on Renata for the Luna combo. We've got Warlocks on him so he can move off the Luna. I think no guard on Otto is weird. That's weird, right? We've got 1k hooves on Elise. Yeah, I think she could kill Otto in this scenario. She gets attack buff from the mech. Hmm. So is there anything BiteAndBit can really do about like Meow TP up Kruger, Kruger just goes ham on his team? Nothing here really has any turn 1 zoning. That's kind of what I thought. Just wanted to check in, make sure. But yeah, I think there's kind of fundamentally nothing BiteAndBit can do to stop Kruger from beating him up and taking his lunch money. Does Kruger even need the TP with the double dip Luna here? Probably not. No. I don't think he has to TP Kruger. He just reaches. Be 5, 4, line, right? He could TP Auto. Auto reaches anyways, though, too. He actually doesn't need the TP for anything other than damage boosting here. So, I mean, Elise could go 3C the Luna to push her back, but it only really does so much. She's not killing. So... if Makat is 3C, I would say he could try to do something. Although he actually wouldn't reach with 3C to steal buffs or anything. Oh, auto clocks. Okay. Okay, bro.
Just clock, bro.
I think Precious can't even reach. God, nothing can reach because of the auto. I was gonna say something has to kill Luna before Krug comes in, but you just can't. I honestly think he had to try at least 3C into the Luna. She was unbuffed at the time, but like he literally had nothing else he could do other than try to kill it. I do feel bad for BiteAndBit though, because I think exactly what he said was he doesn't want to just get AoE mode down, and he's gonna just get AoE mode down. Well, you see, Rescue, the thing with Betty, right, she doesn't actually stop you from dying to this, right? She just makes it hurt him too. The thing that stops you from dying to this is having a strong single target rush box, which once you ban Zion and Seraphina, BiteAndBit does not have. So he is saving the Lisa action for after Kruger comes in here in terms of her healing. I never understood why you hate BiteAndBit so much, Ninja. It's kind of weird. Is it because he helped in team building to you once? Yeah, I mean, Renata can come kill something because nothing has, what's it called again? Guard, because Christie's Moby down by autocast.
Is main core general ever not in off topic?
I think help in team building is more on topic to Apex than like the general. um, that's where I do most of my Apex conversing in main card, is either Apex chat or help in team building. Like the main chat of main court is mostly just off topic, yeah. Yeah, Will, that's before my time. So yeah, I mean, BiteAndBit kind of has to... Okay, he doesn't. I was gonna say, he kind of has to Lisa if he wants to not get stuff punched by Renata. But he's just gonna get stuff punched by Renata. I guess the good thing is Lisa cannot get punched. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of agree with him, Rice Crew. I don't really need you pinging the Waifu War role when you're just gonna stream Apex. Ping like Ducks or something, like the regular Apex role. Oh, he does go Kruger first. And he just does the line AoE rather than the 3C, which does more debuffs. Okay, I was gonna say, is he gonna go for stunning the Kruger, or is he gonna go for healing? Yeah, he stuns Kruger. Does a little bit of team healing. Did that cleanse the... no. Okay. So, Renata can kill what she wants.
Lisa's a free SR unit, so that stun is very dispellable, right?
I think it is very dispellable, yeah. She's worse than Lostum. Lostum's is undispellable, so... So, I mean, like, the awkward thing, right, is Christie is still not guarding. So, I mean, The auto clock is really kind of toxic here, because like you don't actually have any immediate pressure if you like kill the Renata with pressure if auto hadn't clocked, but he clocked. So like all you'd get is a sword dance that doesn't do like chunky burn rupture or anything. Or he like heals the Kruger with the Iris and then like Mac tries to kill or something. I guess that also pauses debuffs, huh? The pressure hold thing. I don't think Luna can reach... Oh, she's Uller, so maybe she can. If this is 3 move cost, then she can't. But if it's 2, and I think Swamp might be 2 per cap, then he can basic the Lisa. So he body blocks the Mac while cleansing the Kruger. Also, I was like thinking this was his 3C, but this is just a 2C. It's like basically the same as his 3C though, right? It's just like a self-span AoE that does debuffs. Oh, it only actually does 1. Yeah, Meow actually does use a lot of Iris. Hey Cobra, how's it going? We are watching Kruger eat BiteAndBit in real time. Kruger auto. He does try the Christie basic.
F.
Yeah, I mean, it was never going to kill with infantry next to somebody for no tech. So no kills by Kruger. He gets a passive silence and actual silence on the Lisa. And he heals so much with Iris. And Auto's ready to just kill the entire rest of the team except for Pressure now. Like, Mac and Lisa are both dead to Auto 3C. Had that fixed. Ouchie, ouch. $26. He can reach everything with Sword Dance, though. He doesn't kill the Mac because he's a cat. Yep. Pretty sure it did do very good damage over the course of this game. Like, she had a lot of debuffs and stuff and still has gotten her kills. Alright, let's take a look at game 2. I would like to see Meow play something slightly more single target rather than just bullying BiteAndBit with AoE, personally. But I don't know if he has like a big side box change planned. Yeah, it's just if you don't ban the tanks, right, then you've got a single target team versus a meta tank. Or if you don't ban like the Tatalia, then she just kills you. I do think his ban pick wasn't quite right, for sure. Like, he didn't need to ban Sage. But this is not like a weak box on Meow's part. It's, you can very much die to a single target and you can very much die to the AoE. Maybe it's just that I have something against Kruger, because I think Kruger is really, really nasty for being in the general dude pool. I mean, can you tank bust before your Pressure gets killed by Tatalia, though? That's the question, right? Yeah, maybe that would work, Zuko. I don't know if BiteAndBit's Pressure tanks Pepsi, though. For the second pick Pepsi that gives. And then you have to play like Pepsi with an enabler between Flo, Luna, and Sissy. And you can't give Pepsi Sissy. You don't really like giving Pepsi Flo either. I mean, it's obviously got to be Lancer. Like, Ninja, right? You need wings. If you want to make her not just a meme and actually like usable. The Giz is cool though. I like Giz. What did he side out? The Lena. Okay, so the two things that don't really matter in the box. Yeah, I think that's fair. The Giz and the Shaltier are definitely weaker than these two. I think BiteAndBit is trying to ban him into something he can actually kill, right? I don't think BiteAndBit thinks he can kill Hilda, is what is happening here. What? What do you mean, Wally? Oh, is that how it's supposed to work? Also, wait, JB, if you've said anything like in a long time over Discord, I have not heard it. Just FYI.
Oh no, I've been just sitting here
Okay.
vibing. You pretty
Just to
much
say.
had everything covered.
Zuko brought it up earlier, but he really doesn't have anything he can do against Tatalia. Tatalia is very good. Roland is non-targeted AoE, and Milk has Sanction. So he really kind of has to grab one of those if Meow doesn't ban both, which he does. Now you're left with Elise's AoE, I guess, or Patricia. I mean, Patricia. Probably. I think he gets bullied by Pepsi, but I think you probably have to try it. I would have taken the Patricia over Elise easy. Sherry needs threat range here. I'm not sure. I guess he can take Mac, but why not have Mac and Patricia and have a 10 range Sherry, which is an actually respectable zone tool against the Tatalia.
It's also insane that he left Patty for 4th pickable.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it because the Elise could technically double tap Tatalia if you can get the positioning of your key right, so you can AoE on the key and hit Tatalia and then kill her. Of course, you have to be a mind reader to do that, which is always kind of the problem with Elise, is you have to read all this stuff way ahead of time. Roland I less get. I think the Patricia is definitely scarier than Roland. Or, sorry, in terms of what he banned. I think Meow's bans mostly make sense. I don't know that he really needed to ban tanks, but if he wanted to try to make Shaltier work, you have to. Because Shaltier is not busting tanks. Ever.
Not with that attitude.
So, what are BiteAndBit's options here, really? It kind of just has to be Sherry carry. He can't really cope with this Sissy Lancer. Or Sissy in general is like the +1 for Tatalia. Because if you don't pick tier Shaltier against the tier 5 player, when are you going to pick her? He doesn't really need a tank. He has Sissy, and everything BiteAndBit has is physical. Looks like his Apex... No, it's Wings. Okay, it's mobility +2 at 100% HP. Whoa.
Dismiss for what?
Yeah, I don't know. Mac is gonna be pretty slow on this map until he puts down his tile and uses idle surge and stuff, just because usual aqua and desert problems. He might not. He might not have the controllers. Scancel made it pretty early there. The problem with that is it gives Sissy a chance to dispel.
Dismiss 2 or 3 coins?
Dismiss is 3.
Okay.
You can get mega debuffs on Almeida with Vitalia, but I don't know, that's not what he did. I remember Dismiss, Wally, because somebody trolled me with it once, and I didn't know it was like a thing, because it was like one of my first time fighting Sissy. I was in like a close range tank push game with like me playing versus assassins, right? And I was actually aura gaming pretty well to keep alive, and then he dismissed my troops. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had no healer action left because I wasn't expecting the DPS action from Sissy. Was this a genuine Renata? Hmm. She's certainly still really, really strong here, even if not on ladder. The shitty Chinese tier list guy put her at Rosenseal tier, I think, for what it's worth. Yeah, it can get your wings trolled if you wait too long. God, he has so little threat range with the way he positioned turn 1 here.
If you looked, I wasn't looking. Did Gizroth bring faction buff?
He did.
Is Shout here?
I don't know. Oh, nice. Thanks for gifting sub, Raven. It gets us up to the sub goal. 10 subs. Hey.
Wow.
Congrats, Rice Crew.
Shout share is not.
Not myth.
Not myth.
Yeah, so just the mass attack from Sissy.
Yeah, neither is Renata.
I guess that's why Dismiss was really just a second 2-cost skill after mass attack to fit the mass attack inspire. Damn. I was gonna say, isn't Rice Crew one of the ones who actually does pay his own sub frequently?
Not that I've seen.
I know he does to Kong stream. I can't remember if he's one of my subs or not. Well, now he is. Courtesy of Raven.
Damn, Rice, I don't think you should take that from Raven. I think you should ping the Waifu Wars roll more.
Poor little Sherry that was back road for some reason. He's kind of just camping out in range here. Is there anything he's going to attempt to do about the Tatalia that's going to sit on him at the end of this turn? He also didn't bring AoE on Elise, so there's that. It's a good question, Kong.
Dan, this looks like 2 free Tata kills.
Mm-hmm. He really should have brought AoE on Elise, and even then, Tatalia can just kill Elise and then kill something else. But, like, at least it forces him to kill Elise rather than, like, Sherry or Pressure. Sorry, I'm, like, eating some spaghetti. We tried making, like, homemade pasta, like, rolling the noodles and everything. And it turned out kind of okay. That's what I was doing, like, right before stream. So
Sherry can't reach. So you definitely just kill Prussia, right? Since
yeah,
Sherry didn't brace.
it's not Scepter, so I don't think she reaches the Renata. At least I don't think it's Scepter.
Even if it was, she wouldn't reach.
No, she's got the Mac tile. She can reach this space here.
That's true.
Yeah, man, that spaghetti grind. We've got like this old pasta roller thing that's like 50 years old that my dad got from his grandfather after his grandfather passed. So, trying that out. It's been sitting on the shelf a few years, and we decided to pull it out and give it a go. Off of some vague ideas on how to make spaghetti. Oh! No, she's still hiding. Okay, it's not passive related, it's gear. Yeah, pasta
Dan,
is good.
where was the Holy Dragon Breath tech on Almeida?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Almeida does enough damage. Not this Almeida, certainly. Man, the Wally stream is leveling up. The Wally stream is leveling up. You'll supersede me soon enough. So Rice Crew had 109 hours of Ozma streaming, right? That means I've streamed at least 109 hours. And I've probably streamed more than that, because it's not like Rice Crew catches absolutely every stream, right? So I should figure out how much time I've spent streaming this game.
That's from me. I have 157 hours of Ozma watched.
Oh man. JV, you might be number one. I don't know if there's a way for me to check. Oh, I can look at my... Okay, yeah, I'll have to look at my recap later. So like for me
Wally,
right
go to
now on
your
the bottom
profile.
of Twitch, there's like a little recap thing. I don't know if that's just because I'm streaming or if you guys would be able to see, yeah, on your profile, I guess JP said.
When I first came to stream, it was like the banner on the bottom, but it looked exactly like the banner that shows up when I'm not logged in. So I like clicked X too fast until I saw Zuko post it.
Yeah, I getcha.
Can you benefit from 2 Mac tiles? If
Yes,
they if you get a different tile out of it?
I think so. 73 hours watched by Wally. Impressive, impressive. So I think Sherry can reach Puppet now. And then can kill like Giz for Shaltier. If he can get 2 Mac tiles. So like Elise didn't breeze, and actually even if she breezed, she would still be a bit short. Is he gonna recenter the summon? You can't guard everything though, so now she can kill Renata, right? Giving up your waifu, Meow. Come on. Oh, maybe she can't reach? Oh my god, he stole the hide. That's some actual Elise gaming. I gotta give it right there.
How many buffs does that
1.
steal? Oh, well, I think that's the only buff she had.
Was it really? I thought she
Yeah,
had
because
like defense buff or something.
No, I thought everything else had like gotten used up off her act again.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're... Well, her act again preserves buffs, right?
Yeah, but like there was a bunch of like 1 turns
Yeah,
before
because
she.
she moved last, so everything that had been applied earlier in the turn wore off. If Sherry could have reached that action, though, you should have done that rather than doing the Elise first.
Well, then it would have been a gamble to steal.
Why? Oh, is Tatalia myth?
Yes, Tata is myth.
Okay, okay. BiteAndBit is weird, right? He's like a mostly like a tier 4 level skill level, and then like, you know, I call him a tier 6 box if he doesn't have Zion and Seraphina and like allowed, like if they get banned. He has what I call a tier 6 box because his stats and hero selection are just not where they need to be, right? But occasionally he does just know stuff.
He does have turn prio, so as long as he stays out of Shaltier range, he can just run it.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy
And
to
like
do that.
Meow gave up Renata, so
I mean, you even can kill Renata and then probably Shaltier. If I guess it's not Scepter, but the thing is, she's on Demon Troops, right? Oh, she's got the barrier though. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you kill Renata and then like maybe
run
Giz
away
because
to
Giz is a
reset.
demon. So maybe if you can one tick the troops, you'll shred the Giz with your hero ticks, right? With the Shadow Raid because he's a demon. So it really depends on if he can get through the troops fast enough. See, that's the thing. I just don't know Zuko. I don't know if she one ticks troops with his stats. He's probably Rag though, right? Although Giz looks Bracer-ish.
I
don't know.
wouldn't try it. I would take the Renata and run away to reset.
Yeah. She's actually 1 short on the Renata right now to not Shadow Raid. Because the Mac tile that he put first is gone. I think if this Giz is not... If this Sherry is Rag, but I think she's Peacemaker, A. And B, if he wasn't Swordsmith, I think Sherry would probably kill.
Would he not have just moved up farther then?
I think he could have. I think he forgot his Mac tile was disappearing.
They do disappear really fast.
They do.
So.
Yeah, he doesn't go for it if he has to give up Sherry. Because he'd have to Shadow Raid for Reach at that point, and he doesn't want to do that. Because, you know, she dies after. And like the Sherry, like the Elise, Mac, Almeida cleanup game, I don't think really works. Probably. Maybe. I made him enchant a Breeze Rag for his ISO, because he was like Mimir and missed like a big kill on ladder because of Mimir rather than Rag the other day. So he probably has an extra Rag now. I just don't know if he switched it, because that was like 2 days ago. So the Renata can get her actual wings now again, and then she'll be a pretty good threat. I will say, Sissy Guard only has passive block right now. So the Renata, I guess Renata's not in danger, but like the Giz Puppet is, which I guess isn't a huge deal.
What's the 2-turn Moby buff?
I don't know why it's a 2-turn +1, but it is.
Well, like, his whole team has it. Oh, she didn't bring 3C. Or is that 3C? Like, did she inspire?
Sissy Inspire. Yeah, I thought that was a 1-turn buff. Is it 2?
I guess.
Yeah, she didn't bring 3C. It's triple 2C because she needed mass attack.
That's right.
I just don't really know Sissy's skill icons because she's one of those, they all look the same, and like I don't remember like, oh, it's a 2x heal, not a 3x, and oh, it's a 2-turn buff, not a 1-turn buff. I don't remember any of that stuff. She needed mass attack for Tatalia and Shaltir.
Renata and Shaltir.
Yeah, sorry, Renata and Shaltir. Tatalia was fine with Giz.
Although I guess just mass attacking the Tatalia and waiting to buff with Giz kind of backfired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Max moving up. He's gonna try and tank the Shaltir. I guess, I don't know. So he is playing around the passive card properly. I think Bite should eat one of his keys and then place it forward so that he can run onto it to kill Soldier and then kill what he actually wants to kill. But he has to pick up a key here to do that. Yeah, he sees it. Problem is you kind of have to hope for a breeze, or you have to sit in the Shaltir range. And I think the Shaltir probably kills Elise. I don't know what her animation is like. He's hoping for the breeze here. Let's see if he gets it. Nope.
Has he always been cavalry on his Elise?
I'm not sure. I think it's better though. Honestly, she doesn't do enough damage as Holy. This Mac tile goes away too, right? Yeah. So I mean, he does let that get killed by the Elise. Or even the Sherry, right? Doesn't Sherry just 3C the Renata? Does he think he tanks?
Well, Sherry doesn't reach now.
Oh yeah, the tile's gone. Tile's gone. She'd have to Shadow Raid, yeah.
Let's see that Elise carry.
Gone. I mean, she has to Javelin, so I don't think it really happens. He goes for the Sherry double tap. And yeah, he is in fact not Scepter. And seemingly not Rag. He should switch that. Oh, he's Clock. Or was that
Disgusting.
the armor trigger, like the accessory trigger? Actually, I didn't. Something decreased the cooldown on that, and I didn't notice what.
Pressure. She used to be here.
Oh, I see. God, he actually whiffed. Whip.
So this doesn't look great for Bite.
Yeah. I don't actually know that Giz kills here. It is a holy unit. Yeah, I guess Puppet does. Oh, Puppet does not. Unless it has AoE,
Oh.
It has AoE. Okay.
Surely at least Javelin kills this.
I mean, it does, but it gets you killed by Shaltir, and then you literally just have Mac, DPS-wise.
At least Mac has a chance to kill Shoutir. I don't think a Cavalry Elise is going to.
Well, I mean, she's got the shield and stuff, so, like... I think he's trying to set up to, like, at least take the first hit off the shield or something with an act again. Would be my guess. But Puppet has guard again. Or not Puppet, Lancer.
The better Lance.
Yeah, the better Lance. And honestly, the better tank. This guy is kind of the most OP tank in a lot of games. What that did tell us also is that I think he probably would have failed on the Renata on Pillar earlier too. With the Sherry. Unless like that was no buff versus buff or something, but
Yeah, I mean that 3C hit, she didn't have an attack buff, and before she would have still had max attack.
Okay. That might have made the difference.
And Pillar versus Tree is...
But she had last rights intact versus not last rights intact, right?
Oh, true.
Oh, the Mac tile lets her reach. I didn't think about that.
Now, what can she do with this?
So I mean, he has turn prior, right? So I think, yeah, you just basic the Giz here. Does Giz Puppet have turn? Like when it summons, right? Does it have a turn? I assume it does, right? Because he might just get killed by the Super Puppet. Damage dealt 40%, attack range +1. I think that kills Elise. Here comes the Super Puppet. This key's gonna get eaten by Fog. He should have put one under the Shaltir. That way you can bonk her to stun her with the 3C. Or like the exclusive effect or whatever. And then you can like kill the Renata. Like one key somewhere you can move to after 3C'ing the Shaltir is good, but I think you have to try to stun it. And then kill the Renata. And then have Mac try and clean up. Although Sissy can put down another soldier anyways.
She also did just get a -2 Moby, which is
that's true.
awkward.
So he steals buff, act again, and it's gonna run away. Renata doesn't have wings right now, so Shaltir does though. So he's gonna break shield here. Can she get this back somehow? Oh, it does actually stun because he pushed into the thing. Oh, he couldn't move again because of the Renata passive. The Renata should be able to kill Elise here. He heals. The stun is not dispellable though. That gives Almeida a chance to debuff and heal. Like, to heal the Elise and fish for debuffs on the Renata, so she might whip kill. Also, I mean, these double summons are pretty scary, like attacking things back to back. This one, in fact, even reaches Mac.
I am a big fan of how Meow has more units now than he started this game with.
Summon meta, man. If Mac had his 3C on, he could try and steal a revive. Or his exclusive, both give him buff steal, but he has neither.
Wait, sorry, I got lost in how OP Renata is this season. You're telling me her revive is dispellable and stealable?
Oh yeah. Busted hero, though.
Sir, why are you Twilight Star on Mac?
Probably because he doesn't have enough rags. I don't think Mac can kill Chair, if that's what he's trying to set up for. Also, Mac is going to die to double puppet. Probably? Yeah, surely. It does get the troop proc. Nope.
The troop proc's only for Fizz, though, right?
Do the puppets do magic? I guess they do. The troop proc is only for Fizz, yeah. Yeah, kudos to Elise there. She actually is what made that something resembling a game. After his poor Sherry usage, the Elise being able to steal the Tatalia, hide and kill her, and then also like set up the stuns and stuff to kind of harass the team was pretty good.
Yeah, there was definitely a point where that was a really winnable game.
Yeah. I mean, BiteAndBit definitely had different moves available to him that would have boosted his chances of winning. The Tatalia was fundamentally always going to be a little bit of a problem, and Meow could have been more patient. Like to not get the hide stolen by doing the Elise thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so the reason I hate on Elise, I don't just objectively like hate Elise for no reason, right? I hate Elise because she lost me a lot of games because I'm one of like the 2 people who tried playing her when she came out, in like actual real regular Apex, right? I was like one of like 2 or 3 people that actually used her, and she lost me a lot of games that like most other DPS heroes could have won in her position, right? So that's why I have a hatred for Elise, but she actually genuinely did pretty well there. And didn't just do stuff that Sherry could do. So, there's that. Anyways, I don't know when Raven and Loon are playing. I should probably figure that out. They haven't scheduled yet. Okay.
Wow,
All right.
slackers.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna call things there and enjoy my spaghetti. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
No, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna try to use Elise again myself. She just actually did decently here. I still think Patricia would have been a better pick, though, in terms of actually giving BiteAndBit a playable game, right? You get the Patricia and the 5th pick Mac, and Sherry with Shadow Raid is an actual DPS threat to zone. But she worked in the game.